Good evening. Welcome to Digital News Network. I'm Parker Eggerman. Our staff are off for the evening. President Hendry signed 4 executive orders yesterday, the most important of them being the moo policy, stating citizens must moo upon the initial drinking of chocolate milk. The sock policy, stating citizens must have their pants tucked into their socks at all times. And the World Cup policy, stating that June 27th is a national holiday, starting at 7 a.m. and ending at the end of the Mexico World Soccer match. Those wishing to observe the holiday may go to Ford Theater at 7 a.m. and watch the match live. Let's take a look at our weather for tomorrow. Across the nation, we will see mostly clear skies with a high of 72 degrees and a low of 52 degrees. There's a 10% chance of rain in the forecast and a high level of humidity. We are being told to encourage the use of water drinking, especially during high levels of humidity. Freeman Media Corporation has a major change of leadership. Former employee Parker Eggerman has been appointed by the company's board to be CEO, as previous CEO Kyle Freeman has stepped down. Within hours of his appointment, his first task at hand, moving the company's headquarters from the United States of Price to Transylvania. This could potentially create one of the first international conflicts between the United States of Price and another country.
Hello, my name is Elizabeth Lopez from Freeman Media Corp, and this is...
Hi. You might remember me from that famous rap music video. My name's Paul Levine. I'm also the police commissioner here at Young Leaders.
We have a few questions for you from the citizens. This is one of them. There has been a lot of confusion about getting permits for pens. How do you get one, and what if someone else steals their pen?
Yeah, so first of all, if anybody is stealing somebody else's pen, it's a Class P felony, actually, and that's pretty dangerous. It's not something that we want to have on our streets here at Young Leaders and within the United States of Price. So if you know of anybody that's stealing Class Ps, please come forward to the police and report them. So the way the process works is every time. So when you want to come and you want to apply, it's 17 brapples. From there, we will go through and we will check just to make sure that your background is clear. Once we clear your background, you'll go and you'll get a medical approval. And from there, you'll be issued a serial number to which we can label all of your Class Ps.
Okay, thank you. Is gambling with brapple illegal? Does a gambling law apply in the simulation?
Yeah, so I'm not sure if it's entirely illegal in the handbook. It might be, I could be wrong, but that's going to be something that you guys should go through and check in the handbook and see if it is or not. What was the second part?
Does the gambling law apply in the simulation?
So if it is in the simulation, it would apply. What was the first part?
Oh, is gambling with brapples illegal?
Oh, yeah. So look it up in the handbook. I don't know.
If you were to go to court for not having our bag, would it be allowed to reopen the case even after it is closed in the real world when a case is closed?
Yeah, so if you felt like you had a mistrial, then you could probably appeal it and reopen up the case.
There's no Bill of Rights in the simulation. Why is that?
So that was intentionally done as a way to spur the simulation. The Bill of Rights is obviously something that's pretty important to our American Constitution. So it's not there for the express interest that you guys should go in and research what it is, and then you can put it in. That way you guys can give yourselves your rights and your freedoms that are so obvious.
Okay. Do you know if our country has relations with other countries?
So I'm not entirely sure how all that works with the different countries. Brian McKinley is going to be the guy that you want to go to if you want some follow-up questions about that, because he just this is kind of like his brainchild. Like, he's just a mastermind behind the whole entire thing with all the different countries and all the different verbiage behind them and literature. So Brian McKinley is your guy on that one.
Okay. Thank you. How are you looking to do better at enforcing the rules? People get away with not greeting each other and the President of the United States of Price and untucked shirts.
Yeah, so that is something that we've been watching, and our police are actually out on their first patrol right now, and they've been trained properly to be able to go out and cite people for things such as untucked shirts. So if your shirt is untucked, you should probably tuck it in, or else you're probably going to get a ticket.
Okay, that's for today. Thank you for watching.
Demos has reached out to the United States Surprise asking for help. We have yet to determine what the message says, but we will play it for you now. If you understand any parts of this message, please come to Freeman Media Corporation so we can try to depict what they're trying to say to us.
Και κυρίως από τις κατατόπου εφορίες. Αν κάποιος φορολογούμενος δεν πληρώσει τις οφειλές του προς το κράτος, η αρμόδια ΔΟΗ θα απαιτεί αναλυτική κατάσταση από την τράπεζα στην οποία οφειλέται σε χιλιογαριασμό. Και τότε θα μπορεί να δεσμεύσει όποιο ποσό αναγκαιεί πέραν των 1.000 ευρώ, ακόμη και για χρέη 300 ευρώ. Η θυγατρική της AGC με όνομα Germain Street Real Estate
Dear Your Highest Excellency, the President of the United States of Price, Andrew Hendry, I am writing to begin a dialogue between the Theocratic Republic of Tintinistan and the United States of Price as a means of further repairing the damage done between our two historic nations. A historic alliance between the two of us can be connected based off a common cultural phenomenon, united in a belief of the true God, Tintin. May he bless and praise all. I, as Tintin's vicar on earth, the Grand High Tin, have wished to develop guidance in decorum to your nation. This one, okay. The rise in a growing shadow on this earth is being caused by the rise in the Transylvanian Union of Socialist Republics, which is seeking to expand the threat of communism and destroy all other societies, including your democracy. I would propose a meeting between our two nations to affirm our relations and develop a mutual dialogue in response to this blight. The rise of General Secretary Jason Orr of Transylvania has seen the resurgence of a negative and dangerous worldview that would see the world descend into chaos and perpetual world war. With your honesty and courageous support and aid, we will push back the scourge of society and develop a new and united world from front for freedom and the ideals of Tintin. Bless Tintin, the Grand High Tin. We've received a second letter, however, we could not translate it.